One of my favourite games of the past few years has been the beautiful Planet of Lana. I loved its graphics, I loved its puzzle mechanics, but above all, I loved its intriguing backstory. There's so many little secrets and hints at what's going on, but it also leaves you guessing. There's so much that is kind of goes unexplained, and there is little hints in these secret shrines dotted around. Ultimately, there's a lot of answers we're still waiting for. So you can imagine my delight this weekend to discover that there was a new trailer for Planet of Lana 2. I didn't know anything about it, didn't know it was coming, but it's really great to see. I'd been curious to know whether they would go for a sequel or maybe even perhaps a prequel. Yeah, that's been really interesting. So I thought we'd watch the trailer together. I'll give you a few brief observations along the way, and then I'll give you my thoughts as to what it might all mean. So the trailer's going to start with a lot of footage that is mostly from the first game.
E ora olaiem loite fativi. Novo.
Beautiful.
Te che maite mana. Muite unanite waeura.
This is all just a recap of the first game.
Novo tu alibemo iwalotana.
Open a window to the stars.
Ona utalima. Di efema. Te
I had a
onami.
feeling.
Toma tu accalio. Terali.
I'm just going to stop there. So that's the premise. Novo, the planet they're on, Planet of Lana, if you like, had more secrets to tell. So I think right from the get-go, we can assume this isn't about like more robots coming from Earth or things coming from outside of Novo, but it's about rediscovering more that Novo itself has to tell. Lots of new biomes, even more beautiful. New creatures, new characters. New abilities. I love these shots. I think like the lightning storm in particular, it's so kind of cool. Yeah. Planet of Lana 2, Children of the Leaf. And excitingly, looks like it should be coming directly to Switch and Xbox. This is the trailer I've used just as Xbox, but they've shown other platforms and other versions of the trailer. So there you go, there's the trailer. I think it's pretty cool, lots to be excited about. I'm just going to give you a few thoughts as to what we can learn from it. So firstly, you'll notice these spaceships, there's a couple of human characters on them. So I suspect that's going to be the main kind of gameplay driver here. Other characters from Novo. So we saw in the secret shrines in the first game that at some point some ship from Earth crash landed on Novo. Some people clearly wandered away from technology from the spaceship and forgot all about it. And that's sort of where Lana comes from, that these group of people who didn't even know there were flying spaceships and robots and things. But perhaps another group stuck with the ship for a while or stuck with their technology, so there's going to be this other group, perhaps in the wake of the events of the first game. They come looking and find Lana and her people. Secondly, it's worth noting there are more robots again in this trailer. All of the robots that came from Earth in the first one got deactivated when the mothership was shut down. So clearly these ones are controlled by some other source. Perhaps that's what this radio mast that you can see in the background here is all about. Clearly a big part of this new game is about entering into this tower and seeing what's inside. There's this mural showing a robot and a human holding hands, and then in the background you've got lots of robots and humans and Mui-like creatures, seemingly friends. I don't know that this is necessarily new information. This looks like just a recap of some information that was in a secret shrine in the first game, but obviously not all players will have seen those secret shrines, so it's probably just a bit of exposition for people who missed all that the first time round. And it seems like Mui definitely is going to get some new abilities this time around. So as he shoots out his particles of light, he then seems to take over this fish-like creature. There's also little hints that hopefully it looks like we might get to control some other characters other than Lana, this child, and maybe the guy from the first game. Right, the most intriguing scene of all is this final one. Who is this guy? Who is the creature? Is that Mui, or is it one of these other cat-like ones? In almost all the other gameplay we see, it looks like Mui is with Lana. This appears to be the only shot where she's on her own. So perhaps this is Mui, and maybe what's he doing? Is he bringing Mui back to life, or is he giving Mui kind of upgrade, new abilities? Maybe you see these light particles shoot out. That's not so dissimilar to this new ability we saw earlier. So maybe that's what's going on. And then one last mystery: what does Children of Belief? What does the name of the game represent? Again, my hunch, could that be if there's these sort of two groups that have split off after the crash? You've got this sort of technological group who've maintained the technology, and then you've got kind of Lana's branch who have walked away from technology, kind of back to nature a little bit. Could they be the kind of Children of Belief in distinction from the children of technology? Who knows? It's all just guesswork. All I know is I'm excited for it, looking forward to it, and I can't wait to play it, and hopefully we'll get a few more answers from some of those questions we were left asking after the first game. Let me know your theories in the comments below. I'd love to hear what you made of this trailer. What do you think is going to happen? What are you hoping to see in this new game? Mui certainly wants to hear your comments.